would like to take a moment to thank executive producer Nigeru for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate your sponsorship and hope you enjoy the reaction.
Welcome back to another EP sponsored reaction. This one is for Broadchurch Season 2, Episode number 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend we out here watching Broadchurch again, crying. And it also helps the algorithm. Thank you.
Shout out to executive producer Nigeru for sponsoring this reaction. Let's get to Broadchurch Episode 2 right now. All the shit, babe.
Careful with those, they go upstairs in my office. And don't scratch the paintwork.
See?
Shit-face has got a good reason for not reporting this. Not that I'm finding much.
I appreciate the favour anyway.
When are you going to come back to work here then?
Not gonna happen.
Not as good as Devon, is it?
No. I wondered if you still wanted to go for that drink.
Oh, no.
Or not.
No, it's just that I'm seeing someone now.
Of course you are. Quite right.
Better finish up.
I just told you I'm divorced now, so you can shoot shot if you want.
I just feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Just try to let you on.
The man in the dock, Joe Miller, killed Daniel Latimer. Then he moved Danny's body to a nearby beach. Forensic evidence places him at the murder scene. Mr. Miller surrendered to the police, saying he was sick of hiding. Mr. Miller confessed to police. The facts are clear and will enable you to convict Mr. Miller of Daniel Latimer's murder.
3 proper coffees, petrol, no phone. Put your phone down for once, will you?
I'm just keeping the world informed.
About what's happening here?
Yeah, people care about you. They want to know you're getting justice.
It's going to be fine in there, Pepper. You'll do brilliantly. Thanks.
Mum, they're asking for you.
Oh my god, she has to go do her witness thing right now? Oh god, are they gonna tear her apart? I hate this. This sucks.
When was the last time you saw your son alive?
I looked in on him around 9
You
that
can have a
night.
seat.
We'd all had tea together just after 6. Mark had gone out. Me and Chloe watching telly. Danny was in his bedroom, had music on. I told him he had till 9:30, then he had to go to bed.
And Danny gave no indication that he would be meeting anyone later in the night?
No, nothing. There was nothing to make me think. I replay that moment every day. Shutting the door on him. All the things I didn't ask. How it would have been different if I'd been a better parent.
Thank you, Mrs. Latimer. Stay where you are, please.
As a mum myself, I know it must be difficult. I'll keep it short. How was your marriage at the time of Danny's death?
Fine.
Had you or your husband ever had an affair?
What's that got to do with anything? Can she ask that?
Yes, she can. And the court needs you to answer.
God damn it. I just want to die.
I told you I was gonna be dirty.
My husband slept with Becca Fisher. She owns the Traders Hotel.
Did Danny know about it?
Not everybody
Yes.
knew, I guess.
I found out later that he did.
Did you ever hit Danny?
No.
Did your husband? Mrs. Latimer?
What's going on? Who's on trial here?
You need to answer the
Is
question.
it not enough that my son was murdered by that man there? And that I lost my mum 3 months back because she was broken by this? Now I've got to stand here while you ask me about things that aren't connected.
Mrs. Latimer, did your husband, Mark, ever hit Danny?
Oh my god.
Once. It was only once.
Thank you.
Whew.
No re-examination.
I'm through with this one.
Thank you.
Do you tell Miss Latimer with me?
No,
Why not?
I don't know.
Why do you suggest it then?
Maybe it's because I think that if it was the other way around, then Dan would have been left behind. I want someone looking out for him, you know?
I mean, I wouldn't really.
Part of me feels that it's my fault. What happened to Dan and what happened to all of us. I just feel like I'm responsible for it, you know?
We're coming in. Okay. All right? You ready?
No, I'm not. I'm not ready.
First door on the right. Okay, she's in.
I'll be in the kitchen. Mellor will be by the front door. You got 15 minutes.
Okay.
You got 15 minutes.
Oh God, I missed you.
You okay?
I thought I'd never see you again. Has he made you record this?
No. I promise no wires, nothing.
I'm in position outside.
But I'm recording this shit. Now, when he found out his girl was fucking guilty.
I need to check.
I think I got button-up shirts.
sure she's safe?
Of course, I'm a cameras.
What? How?
Cameras.
You're bugging my house. Is that even legal? You could have told me.
I'm telling you now. I'm not going to leave them on in there, am I?
Ellie!
So God.
Do you know what happened in court today?
Beth, I'm sorry.
This whole confession gone because of you.
Now, what was going on?
So what is this? You think you can move back? Walking that hill past my window like nothing's happened?
No, listen.
Is this what you did to Joe?
Beth, please don't push
Why
me.
not? I'm enjoying it.
I'll do more than push it in there.
Thank you, go on. This isn't the time.
Please, don't do this.
You knew that if you beat him up, it will give him a chance to get off in court. God, no, he won't because of you.
That's what I'm telling you. This is why they mess us up.
Yeah, come on.
Oh God, now our water's breaking.
Oh, Beth, it was.
See what you've done. Get away from me!
Bitch, we gotta take you to the hospital.
See, but she went on her own accord. What? There was no reason she had to go with it.
Yeah, there's no way he would have drug her out of there. All right, that was episode 2 of Broadchurch, and man, oh man, oh man, we get it. Look, it's just so good. It's just so good, so good. I don't even know. Look, I want to keep watching it. Just want to binge it all the way through because now it's just spaghetti on the wall we got going on right now. I don't know how we're gonna clean all of this up in a nice and neat way to wrap it.
It's so messy. It's so messy.
I don't know. I'm not even finna get. Look, I just love it. I just love what's happening right now. All of the domino effect of all the consequences of what had happened in season 1, the ramifications that's happening right now, is making it for a very, very intriguing, interesting season right here. That Ellie, I mean, damn. Now the other story with Claire and them, obviously, yeah, that's something sussy going on over there. I think we'll go ahead and wrap that up. We're just giving us something to do on the side while we're going through this trial. But obviously, these two sussy people, if it ain't gonna be them two, it's gonna be the parents. You know, it always come back to the parents anyway. So if it wasn't Claire and her boyfriend, the neighbor, it was probably the actual parents, and there's some weird shit that happened on there. But at the end of the day, it all looks bad. Especially for the trial that's going on right now, it all looks bad for everybody except for Joe Miller. Joe Miller is about 3 seconds away from getting out of jail because everybody is just doing everything the wrong way in this town, including the damn cops that's supposed to be doing it. So I would not be surprised if Joe got out of jail. And look, yes, it would suck, but that's just the law. I mean, that's just the way it's going to go. And it's looking really good for Joe right now. And damn if his defense ain't on point with it. So all it takes is a little bit of doubt, and that's it. Joe will be out, but it's very sad that we got to go through all this shit. And let me just hit one last time on Mark. He's the dumbest person out here in these streets. Now you sitting here crying, talking about, I blame myself, everything is because of me. What are you doing there? So now you're making another whole universe of blame.
If Tom gets called to be a witness, he'll be like, he told me he feels like he did it all.
Tom,
what are we doing? What are we? And he wants his dad to get out. What are we doing?
I don't know what Mark is doing. Mark is being super stupid right now, but everybody is. So hey, I'm enjoying to see how it all come together though and fall apart. So hey, great pick. I'm here for season 2. I understand now how it's going to be very entertaining, and I'm here for it. So thank you.
Shout out again to executive producer Nigeru for sponsoring this reaction. We really appreciate it. It was great to have 2 episodes this month, so thank you so much for that. The trial. The trial is emotionally exhausting. Not only do they have to relive their son's death, they have to relive all the extra drama of what Mark put Beth through too, and now the rest of the town who didn't know about that aspect of it gets to find out all of that juicy business too. Like, just gut punch after gut punch after gut punch. And honestly, like, I feel where Beth is coming from as far as being just like completely livid with Ellie. Like, you gotta place blame somewhere, and Ellie's responsible. Ellie is 100,000% responsible for getting the testimony kicked out. That is her fault. There's no way to talk around it. if you didn't do that, the testimony would have stayed. And that is, like the attorney said, the cornerstone of their entire defense. So how are we going to placate that or work around that situation? Ugh! It's like heartbreaking to watch, and it's uncomfortable, and like you're just like, make it better. Do better. And to your point with everything with Mark,
yeah.
He tried to explain it to Tom, and none of it made sense.
And
to
Tom
me.
don't give a shit.
And Tom wants his dad out.
Yeah.
So like this is just setting up a lot of drama, unneeded drama, more unneeded drama. And how is that going to play out? I do feel, I could be wrong in this, but I do like the potential opposite as far as the storyline with Joe and Ellie versus the storyline potentially, if I'm right, as far as where I think this is going with Lee and Claire, because the through line of season 1 kind of was like, how could you not know? Essentially, that was like that big line, gut punch with Ellie specifically, and Joe potentially being released when he is 1,000% guilty versus Lee and Claire's situation, where I feel like Claire knew exactly what was going on, and I feel like they tag teamed on it, and like I think that she's lying. It feels very sussy. There's no way Lee could have gotten her out of the house there without, if she was struggling. I mean, she climbed out the window with him and like ran off, and she's obviously obsessed with him and addicted based on everything that she said. And the way that she's talking to Ellie, as far as like, I don't want to go to that dark place. It is just very sussy. It sounds like they were out there killing kids together. So I can't wait to see how this plays out, but I love everything about the series. I can't believe, I thought it would be impossible to even match season 1, but they're doing a really good job as far as exploring this in season 2. Great pick. Loved it. Thank you so much. Hope we get to check out the next episode soon.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another EP sponsor reaction for Broadchurch season 2, episode number 2. And until next time, people, peace.